Hey, campers! Hey, campers, welcome back to Camp Insomnia.
What was that? Did you die for a minute?
You know, yeah, a little bit. I am your head camp counselor, Zach.
And I am your head camp counselor, Devon. Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome to Camp Insomnia. We are a true crime and paranormal podcast.
Ooh.
Lightning. So we are a paranormal true crime podcast, and if this is your first episode, welcome to camp. You made the worst and best decision of your life to come to this chaotic podcast.
Yeah, we'll take care of you pretty well for the most part. You know, we don't throw you into the fire for sacrifices or lose you in the forest.
We won't do that. No.
It's fine.
Or feed you to the duende or something. We're not gonna.
Hey, that's kind of out of our control.
No promises.
Duendes are a whole nother thing.
Yeah, they're a whole nother ballgame. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for coming to camp. And to the returning campers, welcome back. And Courtney, I hope you got pregnant from the last episode.
Hey, man, we ain't supporting that child support though. Like, we just here for camp.
No. We ain't go. We'll be at the baby shower. Give some really cool gifts, but. Babies, yeah, child support. No,
we can barely afford.
What's that one where it's the gift and he does the it's the guy, he puts the two fingers up like this. He goes, and he fades.
Yeah, yes.
That's us.
Or Homer Simpson into the hedge.
Yeah, into the hedge. Courtney's like, child support. We're like, what?
Both of us.
Fade. Anyways, cool. News for camp on the bulletin board. I just got a haircut, my first haircut in Montreal. It's really nice. I feel very fly. And I got boba on my way back. I got a horchata boba, and it literally just tasted like milk.
Oh.
Just milk with boba. And my Mexican self was like, this is not horchata in the slightest.
That's so sad. That's pretty disappointing.
It was very disappointing. I was like, I just spent like $5 on this. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Whatever. Anyways, that's all my news.
Oh, that's kind of good and also disappointing news.
Yeah.
Any news for me? Nothing much really. I'm going to be going back home in a little bit from babysitting doggy, little Ewok shorty. Love him.
Little Sharai.
Besides that, nothing really going on. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's get into this baby. So, campers. Oh, wait. Who's that coming out of the forest?
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
Is that Bob? Hey, Zachary. I made it out alive. The Lord's tried to kill me. Well, welcome back, Bob. Come on to the campfire. Alrighty, campers. Let's gather around the campfire and sacrifice Devon.
Good fucking luck. You come near my ass, you won't get skewered in 2 seconds with your own protractor.
Oh, that's right. Just got a new one.
Fuck.
And it's titanium.
Oh, shit. Oh, perfect. Easy to skewer with. But anyways... let's go ahead and get cozy. I'm gonna take that damn protractor and not skewer you with it just yet, but we'll use it at least to roast marshmallows and weenies.
Oh my god.
And anyways, yes, go ahead, get cozy, snuggle up, grab a blankie, and a tip for camp. Ooh, damn, nothing's coming right now. What is my juju's thrown off?
What? What's the tip?
Tip for camp.
What's the tip?
Tip for what's the tip? Tip for camp.
Yeah.
When lighting your fire, always practice fire safety. Always make sure you have a fire extinguisher at least nearby and a bucket of water. And make sure you put that shit out at the end of the night and don't fucking leave it, because that's how you burn our forest down. And fuck you for that.
Exactly. So, camper, we kind of forgot to bring those items to the campfire. So, hey, Ricky over there, do you mind grabbing a bucket of water for me real quick and the fire extinguisher? I kind of forgot it. Thank you. This is a great tip. Great tip.
You're welcome.
Great tip.
You're welcome for that reminder.
Yeah. Well needed. Cool. All right. So what are we talking about today?
So we got unfortunately another short episode, but you know what? It'll be a fun one. It'll be a fun one.
It's I guess it's never unfortunate. I mean, I know one listener that hates really long ones, Carlos, and I guess he'll really enjoy this short one.
Dead. How dare you call out our campers?
Sorry, that cough. Sorry, it was just a cough.
Oh yeah, just a little something in your throat. It's fine.
Just a little. Carlos, see, it's just what happens.
Oh shit! God damn it! You should get that checked out, or maybe drink some little bit of water.
Yeah, I should.
Anyways, we got Scary Stories Part 2.
Woo! Scary Stories Part 1 was so much fun, so I can only imagine.
Yeah, for Part 2.
How much fun this one's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's a reread, it's okay. I'm sure. I'm sure.
I've forgotten. I think I've only remembered one of them, and I think it was the very last one that we recorded.
Okay. Well, don't say anything.
Yeah, I think that's the only one. I'm not gonna say anything, but that's the one I remember because that one was like really, really good.
Okay, cool. I am Xing one out, so I'm only gonna be doing 3. But I tried to pick the 3 best ones I thought that were the best.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it.
So we got the first one called Moonlight Madness.
Ooh.
All right, and it
I'm going crazy.
It starts off a few years ago when I was still in university and I started dating a girl named Jessica. She was beautiful, intelligent, and funny, and she seemed to be perfect, and I couldn't find a thing wrong with her.
Yeah. Yeah. Red flags already. This is a scary story, so red flags.
Yeah, that's already the scariest shit so far. During the summer, my girlfriend invited me to visit her to visit her at her parents' house. Her mother was a nurse and worked the night shift. She told me her father had been sick for years and was unable to work. He had become a recluse and spent most of the time locked up in the attic room, and Jessica would hardly ever see him. Slightly red flag.
That's not weird. You keep your dad locked up in a room like freaking Bell in a tower or something. Like, no.
I mean, I'm assuming he locked himself up in his own room, but I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know why people are crazy, so and I'm just assuming they're white.
They might be, I don't know. When I arrived at her house, I met Jessica and her mother. We ate dinner together, but her father didn't join us. They took a plate of food upstairs. Attic. Excuse me. I fucked that up last time.
Wow. Get it together. This is your story.
I know. Well, remember I was like, we were talking about the attic, and I was like, they're just going to go downstairs. And you're like, Devon, it's upstairs. And I was like, fuck.
It's not a basement, girl.
Anyway, sorry. They took a plate of food upstairs and left it outside the attic door. That night, I slept in Jessica's room, and she slept downstairs in the living room. I lay in bed reading a book for a while, then turned the light off and went to sleep. In the middle of the night, I was awoken by a strange noise. I heard something moving in the room. It took a few moments for my eyes to adjust to the darkness, but I could just make out a hunched figure sitting in a chair by the door. Its hand was moving up and down, back and forth, and I could hear a voice muttering, 241, 242, 243, 244, 245.
Jesus. What? Okay. I mean, we are an adult podcast. Why did I think he was like fapping? He said his hand was moving up and down in a chair. 245, 240 with each stroke. That's where my brain went. I don't know why, but we are an adult podcast, so I can say that.
I knew you would.
I never thought about that the first go around, but now I'm like,
excuse me, my fucking lesbian ass
in the rocket chair.
That's for sure.
The rocket chair, 245. Girl.
Oh, no.
Anyways, that's not what he was doing. I just have a really
not.
gross mind.
Yes.
He wasn't fapping.
Anyways, he goes on to say, I was so shocked and frightened that I couldn't think clearly. I immediately opened the window and climbed out onto the garage roof. Then I dropped down to the ground and started frantically knocking on the living room window. Jessica pulled back the curtains, and when she saw the look on my face, she opened the window and let me in. I told her
the front door.
Well, because he didn't want to be loud. Because he's not supposed to see Jessica. They're sleeping in separate areas.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, okay, think about it too. If that thing's in the room, I don't think he can leave the room, so the easiest way would be to go out behind him, out the window.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm getting at. It's like, if the friend is sleeping downstairs in the living room, right, and he had to jump out the second story house, right, out the window, drop down to where he was sleeping out in the living room, why didn't he just walk over to the front door and just let him in? Why do they have to like climb through the window when I can just open the door? Well, I'm being complicated.
Yes, you are. Okay, that's not the point.
I'm making it so less scary and dramatic.
Well, fuck that. I don't think I would want to go through the front door. That's really noisy.
If they have a noisy front door, yeah.
Well, and plus Jessica was right by the window, so.
That's true.
Anyways, overthinker.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I'm an overthinker. I'm sorry. I haven't taken my medication today. I'm sorry.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stupid. I told her what I had seen upstairs. At first, she didn't take me seriously, saying it must have been my imagination. I kept insisting that my eyes hadn't been playing tricks on me, though. Maybe it was my father, she said. I didn't tell you before, but he has mental problems. Sometimes he gets up in the middle of the night and just wanders around. Well, I think that'd be something you would want to disclose if your boyfriend was sleeping in the fucking house, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, just to let you know, while you're sleeping here, my dad has a severe mental disability, and he will probably come into your room and start randomly counting while hunched in a corner in a chair, rocking back and forth. Ringer, ringer, ringer. So, just forewarning, okay? That would have been great to know once falling asleep.
Yeah.
So that I can call my mama and be like, come pick my ass up.
Mom, I'm scared.
Mom, I'm scared.
Fucking Mean Girls.
Please.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared. We decided to go upstairs and find out what was going on. When I opened the door and stepped into the hall, I stumbled over something that was lying on the floor. When I looked down, I saw something I will never be able to forget as long as I live. It was the body of Jessica's mother. Just her body. Her head was gone. On the floor beside her, there was a bloody meat cleaver. Oh my God! I cried out.
Jesus, oh my God!
Oh my God! When Jessica saw it, she let out an anguished scream and burst into tears. I didn't stop to think. I just grabbed her by the arm and dragged her out the front door. Together, we ran to the house next door and called the police. Minutes later, a patrol car pulled up outside and the 2 police officers got out. With their guns drawn, they went into the house and climbed the stairs. When they cautiously opened the door to Jessica's bedroom and switched on the light, their eyes were met by an unforgettable sight. Jessica's father was sitting in the chair by the door. Between his knees, he held his wife's severed head and was still happily counting 536, 537, 538, 539, as he plucked out the hairs one by one.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's also scary, but it's also too very sad. This poor man was just losing his mind.
Yeah, pretty much.
He lost his marbles and literally decapitated his wife. Mood.
Mm-hmm. Fuck. Hold on.
Wow. Like
maybe
that...
you're a red flag. Shit.
Oh my God. Come over, Dolores. We'll start with 1,
No.
2,
no, thank you.
3.
Nope.
As I pluck out your eyelashes.
Nope. I think if I go to visit you, I will be staying at another place. Thank you very much.
Oh my God.
All right, ready for next story?
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh God damn! I heard that. Jesus Christ, you falling apart.
I popped my big toe. That shit felt nice.
Ew.
Anyways, yeah. Okay. Next story.
Okay, I think you remember this one. This one was cool. This one's called "Don't Let Me In." So this is.
Oh yeah, this is the one that I loved.
Yes,
It was really good.
This is the one, but it's so for the listeners. It's gonna be a conversation, text conversation between a boyfriend and a girlfriend, Nancy and Gabriel. I'll kind of try and differentiate between the two because some of their texts go on and it's the same name. I'll start off with one name and then I'll continue on, so then it's still the same person. Once I change the name, it's a different person. So then you guys know.
Cool. Thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
No one's lost.
Yeah. I don't want it to be confusing. It's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so it's called Don't Let Me In, and it starts off with Gabriel. So Gabriel.
Okay.
Nancy, are you there? Nancy, answer me. Nancy, hey, wow, it's late. What's the matter? You can't sleep? Gabriel, Nancy, I need you to listen to me very carefully. If I come to your house tonight and knock on the door, please do not let me in. Nancy, what? You're coming over now? Gabriel, Nancy, focus on what I'm trying to tell you. If the doorbell rings and you see me standing outside, do not open the door. Whatever you do, don't let me in. Nancy, have you gone completely crazy? Gabriel, something very bad will happen to you if you open the door. Nancy, what's wrong with you? Why are you saying these horrible things? You're scaring me. Gabriel, sorry, but it's for your own good. Are you alone in the house? Nancy, yes, actually, my parents went to a party. Gabriel, okay, well, then lock all the doors and the windows. If you see me outside, call the police immediately. Nancy, Gabriel, if this is a joke, I swear I'm going to block you. Gabriel, it's not a joke. Nancy, where are you? Gabriel, I'm not sure. I'm in an abandoned house, but I can't get out. All the windows have bars on them, and all the doors are locked. Nancy, how did you get there? Gabriel, I can't remember. My memory is all confused. I think it happened yesterday night. Nancy, well, what happened? Have you been kidnapped or something? Gabriel, I don't know. I mean, I think so, but please, Nancy, remember what I told you. If you see me outside, don't open the door for me. Nancy, wait a sec. Oh, I see what's going on now. You're really an idiot. Gabriel, what? Nancy, this is just another one of your pranks, and to think I was about to call the police. Thank God I realized it just in time. Gabriel, what are you talking about? Nancy, I can see you, moron. I'm looking at you through the window. You're out in the garden sending me messages on your phone. Gabriel, what? Nancy, don't try and deny it. I can see you. Yeah, I know. What?
What?
Gabriel, no, it's not me. Nancy, knock it off. The joke's over. It was a lame prank anyway. I'm coming down. Gabriel,
God.
no, don't open the door. I told you, don't let me in. Nancy, you're crazy. Gabriel.
You're nuts, you little silly goose. I'm gonna open the motherfucking door.
You silly goose.
You silly goose. My ass about to open that door.
I can't even.
So funny.
Gabriel. Nancy, do not open it. Something horrible will happen if you open the door. Nancy, why do you keep saying that? What the hell is going on? Gabriel, I'm trying to protect you. Please believe me. Do not open the door. Nancy, I hope you're happy. You've got me so scared. I really don't know what the hell to do. Now you're knocking on the door? I hate you. This is the most horrible joke in the world. Gabriel, it's not a joke. Don't open it. Nancy,
Yeah.
what am I supposed to do? Why are you knocking on the door if you don't want me to open it? Why did you even come to my house in the first place? Gabriel, it's not me. Nancy, what do you mean it's not you? I can see you through the window, Gabe. I'm not blind. Gabriel, I'm telling you it's not me. It's something else. Nancy, what? Gabriel, I don't know.
Nancy, you need to fucking listen, Nancy. Your ass about to be grass.
Literally.
Fucking listen.
Nancy, where are you now? Gabriel, I already told you I'm locked in a house. I don't know where I am exactly. Nancy, you've gone away. Gabriel, what? Nancy, I mean, that thing outside. He moved away from the door. Gabriel, what is he doing? Nancy, he's just standing in the garden looking at his cell phone. He looks
He's
exactly
standing there
menacingly. That's stupid. He fucking, I'm all fucking out of it.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's my bad.
I'm gonna do that part again.
Okay.
He's standing in the garden looking at his cell phone. He looks exactly like you. It has to be you. How can it not be you? You're driving me crazy. Girl.
She gonna die. She gonna die.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. This bitch is about to get fucking beheaded and dead.
Gabriel, Nancy, listen to me. I don't know who that thing is, but I know he's not me, despite what he looks like. Nancy, oh God, he's looking at me right now. Gabriel, get away from the window. Are all the doors and windows locked? Nancy, yes, I think so. You're right, love, it's not you. He's almost identical to you, but I know it's something else. His eyes are red. They glow in the dark. Gabriel, get away from the window. Nancy, I'm on the other side of the room. Now he's crouching down and I can't see him anymore. Gabriel, what is he doing? Nancy, oh, he has a stone in his hand and he's walking up to the window. He's gonna break the glass. Gabriel, run. Lock yourself in the bathroom and call the police. Love. Nancy? Nancy? Nancy, I'm upstairs.
Nancy. No, Nancy fucking dead.
No, hold
Miss
on.
Keisha. Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha. Oh no, that bitch is dead. Same energy. Same energy.
Literally.
Yeah.
Nancy, I'm upstairs. I locked myself in the bedroom. The lock on the door is stronger. Gabriel, did you call the police? Nancy, I'm calling them now. Gabriel, tell them to hurry. Nancy, what did they say? Are you still there? Nancy, I called them. They said they're coming right away. Gabriel, okay, good. Nancy, I hope they come soon. That thing broke the window. Oh God, he's inside the house. Gabriel, are you sure? Nancy, I can hear his footsteps. He's coming up the stairs. Gabriel, I wish I was there. I wish I could help you. Nancy, what is that thing? Why is this all happening? Gabriel, I don't know, love. All I know is that what I told you before. It started yesterday night. I was in my bedroom studying. The window was open. I can hear a noise outside. I looked out the window, and that's when I saw it. There was something out there. Nancy, what? Gabriel, something that just wasn't human. It had a pale white face, and his eyes were just glowing red. He grabbed me by my neck, and I didn't even have time to react. Then as I watched his face begin to change, this was the most incredible part. Before I knew it, I was looking at myself. The thing had stolen my own face. He looked exactly like me, and he was smiling at me. Nancy, oh my God. Gabriel, I don't remember anything after that. When I woke up, locked in this house, that's all I know. Nancy, Gabe, that's the craziest story I've ever heard, but I believe you. And I know this thing is evil. He wants to kill me, I know it. He's banging on the door now. The door's shaking. He's using a lot of strength, and I don't think I can hold it much longer. Please help. Gabriel, don't let him in. Push the bed against the door. Do whatever it takes to survive. Until the police get there. Nancy? Nancy, please answer me. Answer me, Nancy. Nancy? Are you okay? What's happening there? Please answer me. Oh God. I love you, Nancy. When the police arrived at the house, they were too late to save Nancy. She was nowhere to be found. The door of her bedroom had been smashed, and the pieces lay strewn on the floor. After checking security cameras, the police determined that she had been
What?
Hold on 1 second.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha.
So there's a little lake right outside the little patio, and there's a fountain that usually that doesn't stop, and it's really loud. I don't know if you can hear it when I'm talking to you before,
No.
but it just randomly stopped as soon as I got to this part of the story. So it was really weird. What is happening? Oh, Okay, there's a man fixing it. It's okay. We're fine.
Oh,
We're not
okay.
gonna die.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That literally creeped me out, though. That was so weird. Okay. After checking the security cameras, the police determined that she had been abducted by her 27-year-old boyfriend, Gabriel Rosales. Meanwhile, in the abandoned house, the real Gabriel was distraught beyond belief. He managed to find a loose floorboard and got out through the crawl space. He discovered that the house was located in the middle of the woods. He tried to phone the police, but he couldn't get a signal. When he checked Google Maps, he couldn't even find his location. Gabriel began walking through the woods. He hiked for several kilometers until he found a house with lights on. When he went up to the front door and knocked... He went up to the front door and knocked.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, a woman's face peered through the window. As Gabriel desperately tried to explain the situation, the woman's eyes grew wide with fright. She let out a piercing scream. "Please," Gabriel whined, "you have to help me." Just then, the front door opened and a man appeared from the darkness, holding a rifle in his hand. Gabriel turned and ran as fast as he could. As he dashed for cover of the trees, he heard the sound of gunfire behind him, and he felt the bullets whizzing past his head. That fucking escalated very fast.
Yeah, it real did, yeah.
Gabriel ran until he was out of breath. He tripped over a fallen log, and his feet got tangled in the branches. He fell and hit his head on a stone. Blood began to flow from the open wound, and it soaked his whole face. He grabbed the cell phone and activated the camera in selfie mode so he could see the extent of his injuries. What he saw made him shake with fear, and the cell phone fell from his hands. Finally, he understood why the woman in the house had screamed with such horror. The strange creature had taken his appearance, and in return, it had left him with its own. Today,
whoa,
yeah, so it's like almost like
you
reminded me of like Avatar when he's in the spirit world and he meets the spirit. I think his name was Ko, and it steals your face if you make any emotion.
Yeah,
so,
it's freaking terrifying.
Yeah, so kind of same thing. It stole his fucking face and switched it with its own whatever scary ass face.
I'm good. I'm good. Nice to meet you. Go away.
It ends with, today, Gabriel travels by night, hiding in the shadows, his face and body transformed forever into that of an well, fuck me.
Abnormal? Abnormal?
There we go. Abominable being.
There we go. Abominable being. You got it.
Fuck. Abominable being.
Day.
Yes. Still wondering what it was that attacked him and stole away his girlfriend, and hoping one day to get revenge.
Ooh, dun dun dun. So make a Netflix series out of that. That'd be great.
Right? That was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's funny when you're talking about the no facing. I had a nightmare about that when I was 14, 15, about this creature that was chasing me in this wild dream that I had, and he literally stole my face. And as he stole my face, I can see my face appearing on his, but I can also see my face disappearing on my own body. That was like being absorbed. It was that weird like transfer.
Oh God, that's so fucking
nuts. Weird. Yeah, it was really terrifying.
I think I remember you telling me that actually.
Yeah, one of my worst nightmares.
Yeah.
Traumatized me.
Remember what we brought up last time about it, though? The fucking cell phone thing? That with the whole thing that didn't make any sense? Do you remember?
No.
About how he was texting her the whole time, but he couldn't make a phone call because he quote-unquote didn't have a signal. So how was he texting the whole time if he didn't have a
how
signal?
The fuck was he texting? Exactly. Yeah. We did talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. Why didn't you call 911 if you got freaking kidnapped or something? And you can. I think you can text 911. I think that's a feature. Or you can text a police department. Be like, hey, I've been kidnapped. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Please help me.
Yeah, or there's like at least on an iPhone, you can hold down like the the power lock button, and it'll go into like an emergency mode and call the police automatically.
Yeah, see, androids do the same thing, sweetheart. So it's not just Apple.
Oh, excuse me. Well, glad to know we're both
All right,
fucking
cool.
safe.
Yes, literally.
All right, I got one last one for you, and I think this might be the one you remember.
Okay.
It's called Dark Sleep. Do you remember this one?
Do I remember this one? I don't know. Go ahead. Tell it.
Okay, I got you. Don't worry. All right. So, Samantha had two best friends named Jenny and Amber. Her father.
Oh, Jenny and Amber.
Cute, right? Little friend groups.
Cute.
Her father was taking her
white.
on a week. Wait, what? Did you say probably white? I can't with you.
Sorry.
I can't with you.
Sorry, it's always white people that are getting killed or almost mutilated and scary things.
I mean,
And it's always by other white people normally.
you have a point. Not to say it, but you have a
Again,
point.
white people are crazy. And I can say that because I'm part white.
Oh my god. Stupid.
And I'm a little crazy. All right, go
And
ahead.
you are just a little bit. It's fine. We accept
So,
you for who you are.
Jenny and Amber.
Yes.
Popular girls.
Samantha's father was taking her on a weekend vacation, and she invited her two friends, Jenny and Amber, to come along. Her family owned a cabin in the woods, and on Friday evening, her father drove the girls up there. "See that lake?" asked Samantha when they arrived. "That's Lake Samantha. My dad grew up here. He loved it so much, he named me after it."
Oh my god.
cute.
Whatever. My dad, see that lake right there? My dad named me after that fucking lake. So technically that lake is mine, bitches. He thought, Amber, you're named after some sap that a mosquito got stuck in. Okay? Jenny, you're named after Forrest Gump's partner who left him into drugs and Forrest Gump. All right? So at least I'm named after something cool. I'm named after a lake.
Jenny.
Jenny. Jenny.
I can't. All right. That night, after they had unpacked their things, the three girls sat around and thought of ways to amuse themselves. "Does anyone have any spooky stories?" asked Amber. "I have one," said Jenny. "It's a true story, too. It happened to a friend of mine. She was babysitting these two kids one night. She was sitting in the dark by herself watching TV and the phone rings. She goes over, answer it, and hears a voice on the other end breathing really heavy. And it says, 'Have you checked on the children?'"
I haven't. And now I still won't.
Because I'm lazy.
Because I'm Jenny, okay? Jennies don't check on children.
"Jenny, come on," Amber interrupted. "Everyone's heard that one. That's the lamest story ever. Does anyone else have a story? One that's actually true?" "I know one," said Samantha. About 10 minutes hike from here, there's an old broken down house. We passed it on the way up here. It's out in the middle of nowhere, tucked away from a narrow one-sided road. A long time ago, a man lived there. His family were really wealthy, and they owned hundreds of acres of land around here. This man met a simple country girl from a simple country town, and they fell in love. His family wasn't too happy about it. They didn't think the girl was good enough for him, but he ignored them. He was an independent type of guy, and he went off and built a little house on a chunk of their land out in the middle of nowhere. He married this girl, and everything was wonderful. They had a daughter, and eventually they had a son. This is where the story starts to go bad. Their son was sick, not physically, but mentally. He was sick in the head, and he wasn't mentally disabled or anything. He was just a bit off. By the time he was 9 years old, he became too much for his parents to handle, throwing temper tantrums, erratic sleeping patterns, disappearing into the woods and hiding, that kind of thing. Not knowing what to do about his son, the man turned to his family for help. His parents had the boy taken away. They sent him to a place deep in the woods. It wasn't an insane asylum, but it catered to people with special needs, if you know what I mean. His parents thought it was for the best. Over time, the family got used to not having him around. They gradually stopped visiting him. They functioned as if they had never had a son, and everything went back to being wonderful again. 8 years later, the boy, who was about 16 or 17 at this time, managed to escape from the hospital. The staff did a search, but he was nowhere to be found. His family was notified and they were devastated. They were worried for his safety. He had been alone in the wilderness for weeks, and he was probably dead. But the boy wasn't dead. One night, he found his way back into the home. He crept into his house and one by one slaughtered his entire family. His father, his mother, his sister, all of them chopped into pieces. With the blood still dripping from his axe, he disappeared into the woods. When the grisly remains of his family were discovered a few days later, the townsfolk in the surrounding area were horrified. The police tried to find the boy, but it was no use. And to this day, he has never been found. Since then, every year around harvest time, people have started to go missing, and in their place, a corn husk doll would be left behind. Legend has it, the boy still roams the woods in these parts. The surrounding towns have brought into legend. And what the fuck? This sentence is so weird. The surrounding towns have brought into the legend, and they hang dolls from their front door for protection. They say if the boy sees a hanging doll from their front door of a house, he will pass that house by and leave their residents in peace. No one knows if it's true or not, but there's a doll hanging from the door of every house in town.
Yeah, I ain't gonna risk that. Meaning, like, not hanging one up just in case.
No, you want to hang one up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like, I'm not gonna risk not hanging one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Sorry.
Yeah.
ADHD can't follow sometimes. Yeah, no. I think I would put like $20 on my fucking front door at that point.
I'm extra safe.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so creepy! Cried Jenny. Do you have a doll on your door? Of course, said Samantha. My dad said he doesn't believe in the legend, but we hung one just in case. I think I just peed my pants, said Amber. Nope.
Amber, get yourself a dapper.
Yeah, I know, really. Apparently, the house is still haunted by the ghosts of his murdered family, and if you go up there late at night, you can hear the whole thing take place all over again.
Jesus.
I know, right? Do you think we can go up there? Jenny asked. Sure, said Samantha. But tomorrow during daylight. There's no sense of tempting fate.
Yeah, no shit.
Mood. I don't think I want to die either.
Yeah. No, thank you.
That night, the girls slept in the same room and huddled together, trying to pretend they weren't frightened by the story and expecting to hear something tapping on the window at any moment. Another mood. I know you and I have done that plenty of times.
Yeah. Yeah, plenty. And just being paranoid the entire damn time.
Yeah, really. The next morning, Samantha's father made them all one big breakfast, and they went down to the lake for a swim. Around noon, they decided to make the trip up to the old haunted house. When they got there, the girls sensed an eerie presence in the old, dilapidated place. It was enough to make their skin crawl. They explored the ruins of the old house, peeking into corners and shifting through the rubble. After a while, Samantha spotted something half buried in the dirt. It was some sort of book. She dug it out, dusted it off, and the girls gathered around as she opened it and began to flip through the yellowed pages. It's a diary of something, said Samantha. Maybe it's his diary, Jenny whispered.
Dun dun dun.
Whose diary? Asked Amber. The guy, said Jenny. The guy that killed his family. Samantha read the diary aloud as the others listened. There's a dedication inscribed inside the cover, she said. It reads, "To my family who I love and cherish and who will always be with me." And then this is the diary.
Dun dun dun, let's hear it.
September 5th, 1987. It's been hard alone. All they had to do was talk to me. They could not talk to me. I hear their voices late at night sometimes. I hear their screams. It was cold and dark. I needed their love. They did not love me. The medicines are gone. I am free from all of them. If they could not love me, they had to go. Dark sleep for everyone. I hear their voices still, always screaming. December 4th, 1987. They stopped looking for me. It is okay for me now. I live in the forest. I chase down the animals and put them in dark sleep, just like Mom and Dad insist. I visit the old house at night. I listen to the voices. At least they talk to me now. October 3rd, 1995. I left the forest years ago and moved into a small town nearby. Nobody recognizes me. Nobody knows who I am. I hear people telling my story sometimes, and it makes me laugh inside. They all fear me. I still come to the forest sometimes. I spend nights in the old house. Mom and Dad still talk to me. They say they're very proud of me. November 2nd.
I doubt that.
Wait, what'd you say?
I doubt that.
Right? Fucking just
Because you fucking killed them or something. I don't know.
Fucking crazy schizophrenia.
Mm-hmm.
November 2nd, 1998. Life has been good. I found a job. I bought a house. I met a girl. She is very quiet and pretty. Sometimes I bring her into the forest. She likes it. I let Mom and Dad see her. They like her. July 1st, 2000. Today is a great day. I have a baby now. I am so happy. Mom and Dad are grandparents now. My wife isn't doing well, though. It was hard for her. She might not make it. Maybe she will go into dark sleep. I'm happy now. August 13th, 2010. I'm so proud of my child. She's just like me. Except she is much smarter. She has no problems. She doesn't hear voices. She goes to school and has a lot of friends. Not like me. Sometimes I take her to the woods. I love her so much. I named her after the lake, Samantha.
Oh, God. Shit. It's your daddy, Samantha.
It's your daddy. After a few for a few moments after Samantha stopped reading, it was a stunned silence. What the heck? Cried Jenny. Samantha, is this some sort of joke? Amber asked nervously. It isn't funny. This can't be true, Samantha whispered. It couldn't possibly be.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just then, they heard the sound of twigs snapping behind them. When they turned around, they saw Samantha's father standing there. There was a strange, pained look on his face, and he was holding an axe in his hands. You weren't supposed to find that, he muttered. There's no other way now. Dark sleep for everyone. No, Dad, Samantha screamed. Oh, God, no, no, no. When Samantha's father had finished chopping up the bodies, he put the pieces in large plastic bags and buried them deep in the woods. So deep that no one would ever find them. Now they could be together forever. I'll watch over you now, he muttered as he patted down the earth with his shovel. You may not understand now, but you will in time. This is the only way for us to be together. Dark sleep forever. We all stay together.
Ew. Your daddy may have named you after the lake, but you didn't know your daddy was a serial killer, dumbass.
Fuck.
Damn, now you're worm food. Jesus.
I will still remember, though, just doing this story. Fucking, I told you this last time, too. The part in Holes, when they're doing the adult.
Oh, and Holes like, yeah, the duck may swim on the lake.
But
what is that?
The duck may swim on the lake, but my daddy owns the lake.
Owns the lake.
Fuck.
That's Samantha. And then Samantha died.
Yep. Got chopped into pieces. Her and her little friends. That kind of sucks, though, because her friends they're just innocent bystanders.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. And then, too, just to pick the story apart, because, I love to do that. Why would he put his journal where he killed his family? That's usually when a serial killer does that is because they want to get caught. Like, they want to be found.
Yeah. Or, well, maybe because those entries were over time, and then he moved on. He got a family, he had a baby, so he probably, the place was abandoned and dilapidated, they said, so he probably just left it behind. I don't know if it was on purpose or anything like that, but that's where he kind of just wrote his thoughts and then kind of left it be. So he probably didn't think about it too.
Serial killers. They may be smart, but they're always not smart enough. Because guess what? The motherfuckers get caught.
Exactly. You can't beat the system.
You can't beat the system, motherfucker. Well, technically, I guess he still got away, but he'll get caught eventually. Because how he's going to explain that his wife, that his daughter and friends are missing? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was the lake.
All right, you want some yolks?
Yes, give me some yolks. While we wait for some yolks, let me play some polka music.
What the fuck?
And we are back, campers. Hope you like that polka music.
Oh my god. Stupid. All right, hold on. Let me minimize you.
Minimize it. Tell me some jokes. Make us campers laugh so we can stop thinking about frickin' Samantha and her chopped up friends and crazy guys who count to like each follicle on your head and
Yeah.
you know, and guys that steal your face.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what do you get when you turn wolf around?
What do you get when you turn wolf around?
Remember, think literally.
What do you get when you turn wolf around? You got foul?
Close. Flow.
Flow,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so what do you get when you turn star around?
Star?
Mm-hmm.
Star? Rats?
Yep. Uh-huh.
Rat? Yeah, okay, rats, yeah.
So what do you get when you turn shit around?
Shit around? I don't know. How do you say shit backwards?
You give up?
Tiss? Shit? Sure, yes.
No, you get dirty hands.
Oh, you're so fucking stupid. Oh, it's so gross. Stupid.
I'm surprised you didn't remember that one because you were so fucking annoyed last time.
Stupid. I'm like, what? I'm like, sure, shit around. That's so gross. Ew.
All right, I got a couple more for you.
Okay.
I'm in trouble with my girlfriend. According to her diary, I have quote-unquote boundary issues.
Oh my god, stop. Oh, my guy, that's the reason. That's it right there.
Yeah. I got one more.
Okay.
My daughter thinks I'm noisy and controlling. At least that's what she wrote in her diary.
Oh my god, stop reading people's fucking diaries, people. What the fuck?
Oh wait, no, I got one more.
Okay.
Your diary is really good, said my wife. My thoughts exactly, as I replied.
Oh, that's some shade back. That's good. Oh, I love that.
All right, that's all I got for you.
Well, those are good. Hope you campers like the jokes. Well, campers, thank you for kicking back with us around the campfire and chilling with us as Devon gave us some spooky stories.
Ooh, always
a lot of
spooky,
fun.
but fun. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed those.
A lot of fun. Yeah. All right, campers, please follow us on Instagram. Please, I'm begging you. At where can they find us on Instagram?
You can find us on Instagram at campinsomnia_podcast.
Thank you, Alexa. And you can also find our link tree in the description that just takes you everywhere that we are platformed on. You can listen to us. Mm-hmm. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Cece.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening, and good luck trying to sleep tonight.
Yes, don't let anyone steal your face, and don't open the door if you see your fucking twin boyfriend for some goddamn reason. Don't do it.
Yeah, literally. Mm-hmm. All right, bye, campers. Bye.
Bye.
1, 2, 3.
Fucking stop picking my hairs.
4,
God damn.
5, 6.